Tottenham fans, the big question next weekend will be, can Tottenham defeat Arsenal at the Emirates? Now, this game I'm really worried about. It's got that kind of feeling where you think this could go terribly, terribly wrong, especially if we don't turn up for this game. After the Chelsea game, I was distraught. I was angry. I was upset because the way they beat us, it was just too easy for them. I don't think we even had a shot for most of that game. I think we had two shots. I think one on target in the whole game. It was a very, very hard watch, and no disrespect to Chelsea. Actually, loads of disrespect for Chelsea. I don't care. Arsenal are levels above Chelsea too. So if we're not on our A game against Arsenal, we are going to get absolutely destroyed. Breaking them down is going to be a massive issue because Arsenal in a lot of their games don't even concede shots from target, let alone goals. So, and our biggest problem is attacking at the moment. And now that Mawani's not going to be playing for that game, our options up front in the number 9 are going to be Richarlison or Matisse Tell. Now, that doesn't spread me with lots of confidence at all, but you just never know in a London derby. We have to stop Arsenal scoring from set pieces. They're the set piece kings. They literally score nearly every single game from a set piece, sometimes twice a game. They are relentless with their corners, with their crossing, with their free kicks. So we have to be on our A game to stop that too. Can I see us getting a clean sheet in this game? No, I cannot see us keeping a clean sheet in this game. But we'd have to keep a clean sheet if we want to win this game. Because not only if we concede a goal against Arsenal, not only do we have to score once past them, we would have to score twice past them to get a victory. And scoring once past them seems pretty hard, as Sunderland are the only team in the Premier League to do it. And the way they did it was putting crosses into the box and bullying Arsenal, which again didn't really work that much because Arsenal were much the better side, and you know, Sunderland were pretty lucky towards the end to get that equaliser. So it's going to be a tough day. It's going to be a tough day. If we play, I've got a 100% feeling that we're going to be playing in the low block. We're going to be playing counter-attack football against Arsenal. This won't suit Arsenal. I don't think they like playing against teams that sit back. Arsenal find it a lot harder to break teams down and do rely on set pieces to beat them. Like I said, if we can stop their set pieces, playing a low block, Arsenal will struggle. I'm not sure if Gyökeres will be back for that, but if he's not, they're going to really struggle to create any space in open play. So set pieces is going to be key to beating Arsenal on next week. We have to play with high intensity as well. If we don't go in with high intensity, we will lose, because Arsenal go into every single game with massive high intensity. They will be on you as soon as you get the ball. We need to be very, very technically good with the ball and move it a lot faster than we have been in recent weeks. Otherwise, they'll just take the ball from us and they will hurt us. A lot of the times this season we've given the ball away and gotten away with it with other teams, but with this team I don't think we'll get away with it as just as much. It's horrible even saying anything positive about the Gooners, but if you're a logical channel, you have to speak logical, and it's going to be a very, very difficult day. We have to be high intent for the whole 90 minutes. Now, it's not going to be pretty. We have to be physical too. Sunderland were very, very physical with Arsenal, very physical, and Arsenal seemed to manage it okay. I think they managed it really well, like better than I think we would have if they did that to us. So we have to be on our A game physically as well, which is not one of our strengths either. Depending on who's playing, I think Kudos is going to be back. He's going to be great for the physicality. I think Romero and Van de Ven will stand up to it. Paulinho will. But I'm worried about our other midfielders standing up to it, like Xavi, Bergvall, Sarr. Are they going to be physically capable to keep up with Zubimendi, Declan Rice? You know, it's not going to be easy. Eze as well. Subs could play a massive part in this too. I think Arsenal have got probably the strongest squad in the league, next to Man City and Chelsea probably, and they are, they've got injuries themselves, but you wouldn't know it. If you saw their first 11, you'd think, bloody hell, it's a good first 11. And then you just look at their injuries and you go, bloody hell, they could probably get in the first 11 as well. So if we're bringing on subs and we've got options of Tell and Richarlison to start the game, let's say Tell started the game, most likely going to be Richarlison because obviously the physicality of it. So let's say Richarlison starts. Off the bench, we're going to have Tell to make a difference up front. If Odegaard starts the game, we've got nobody really on the left to take his place. If your doggy's fit, we have Spence that doesn't really get forward as well as your doggy does. So if your doggy starts, we can't really replace him if he gets tired. Midfield, like I say, we're lacking in physicality. So if we make subs in the midfield, I think the physicality will drop. I think Bentancur can handle the physicality as well. But if we started with Bentancur and Paulinho and one of them started to tire, would we bring on Assar and Bergfell? Bergfell can be physical, but he can also go missing. So I'm hoping that he puts his A game on as well. We've got the players to be able to beat Arsenal, but you have to be at your best. And because Arsenal will be at their best, they're in a North London derby at home against us. They're going to be at their best. And if we are not, we're not going to be able to match them. We're not. And I think substitutions are going to play a massive part in this game as well. We're a much better side away, a much better side. We're top of the away table if you want a trophy for that. And we're second from bottom or bottom in the home table, which is disastrous. It's not good. Like, we need to turn that around. But this time we're away against Arsenal. Arsenal are very good at home as well. So our away form is not going to matter too much to them. I don't think they care because they're at home and they will have home advantage. And, that ground is becoming very hard for teams to go to, especially for us. I don't think we've won there for the last 3 or 4 years now. And we need to get at least a point there. We need to get something out of it. The first 20 minutes is going to be vital as well. That's another important part of the game, is first 20 minutes. If Arsenal are going to come out the traps fast, which I am expecting them to do, we're going to sit back and they're going to have most of the ball and they're going to relentlessly attack our box. And if we don't defend our box well, Arsenal will get goals. They've got the players, the big, large players like Gabriel and Saliba to cause damage in that box. And especially if we keep giving away corners, we are seriously in trouble if in the first 20 minutes we keep giving away corners and Arsenal keep banging them in the box, because it's inevitable at some point they're going to score from it. So the first 20 minutes we have to be very, very, very solid, weather the first 20 minutes storm and then try and grow into the game. I know we played them in a friendly, we beat them 1-0 and it wasn't really a friendly, but it's still completely different. We're playing at the Emirates for a start, and it's going to be relentless pressure, relentless pressing, relentless crosses into the box, relentless corners coming in, set pieces. Physicality is going to be tough from them, and we just need to match it. And have we got the capability to match it? Now, I'll let you guys answer that in the comments. Do you think we have the capability to compete with Arsenal? Especially with the injuries we've got. We've still got no Kulu. Solanke won't be starting that game. Mawani won't be starting that game. Maddison won't be starting that game. So it's very difficult to see where the spark's going to come from. I'm hoping Odegaard can have a good game, but he's going to be marked by Timber. And Timber, for me, is one of the best right-backs in the league at the moment. Very physical, very strong, very quick. Every attribute you need to be a right-back. And Odegaard is going to have his work cut out. Odegaard could link up well with Udogie to try and get round Timber that way. That may work. I'm worried about Xavi's physicality in that middle, because he will be marshalled very, very well. Kudos, on the other hand, could be an outlet for us that we could hurt them with. It's just our number 9 position. I'm hoping if Tell starts or if Tell gets game time, that he can use his clinical finishing and maybe score a goal against Arsenal. It's going to be very, very tight. It's going to be very, very difficult, and it's going to be a very long day for us. But if we nicked a point out of this game, I'd be more than happy. I'd be happier than we was the last 3 or 4 years anyway. If we nicked a win, I'd be absolutely ecstatic and very, very surprised. But I'm very worried about this game. I am really worried. I just one of those games you want to watch because it's a North London derby and it's a game you look forward to all season. But it's also a game I don't want to watch in case it goes terribly, terribly wrong. Now, let me know in the comments. Do you think we've got a slight chance of beating Arsenal? Do you think we've got a chance of getting a point there? Anything's possible. Anything's possible, especially in North London derby. Maybe with the pressure of Manchester City on their tails might start affecting them. I'm hoping that does. And maybe we'll turn up and we'll surprise them like we did when we went to the Etihad. I did not see that coming either. So let me know in the comments what you think the score's going to be. Do you think we've got a chance? Thank you for watching and come on you Spurs.